Greetings, Arunachala Shiva. So here I am in Arunachala. This is my regular favorite spot. I come here every month. I stay about 3 to 4 days. Something pulls me here. And yes, because this is my base of my work. This is the base of my life. I operate from here. My whole light is from here because I am rooted more in Arunachala. Arunachala is nothing but the self. It's quite peaceful to be here. There's a deep message from this place. Become simple. Look at this hill, how simple it is. Look at Ramana, how simple they are. Simplicity is closer to the self. Complications is outward towards the worldly, it is towards the mind. Mind complicates, thoughts complicate, awareness uncomplicates everything. That's why awareness is life. Awareness is everything. Awareness is heaven. We are here to become aware. We are here to remember who we are. That we shouldn't forget. If you are rooted very strongly in the foundation of who you are, who am I? Even if you have not realized it, but if you are close to it, if you remember it, if you are aware of it, conscious of it, that I am not just this mind, body, and ego. I am something more than this. Then your whole life will revolve around that periphery. But if that is not there, then your life will revolve around the thoughts that you are creating. And what are these thoughts? These thoughts are nothing but that which comes from your old memories, old experiences. It comes from the past, stored. They are all screenshot of your past. And how your past has been, whatever life has taken you through, the prarabdha, the remains of that is there. So it can be stinky memories. It can be unhealed stuff. When we are unhealed, there is a lot of thoughts in us because thoughts come from the unhealed. What is healing? Healing means release of these thoughts, dissolving of these thoughts, nirmalman, purification of the mind. Yesterday we discussed, right? The two types of seekers. One seeker is those who see that the sunlight is illuminating. Look at this whole thing. Oh, the sunlight illuminates the whole samsara. The sunlight illuminates this world. It is because of the sunlight that the world exists, that the world can be seen. I am visible, this is visible. So that comes from where? That comes from this understanding that this external light is illuminating my life and this other light. Whereas yesterday we discussed the pure mind, those whose mind get purified, they all the time are aware that it is not external or sunlight. This is my light. The self that illuminates itself, that which has gone to sleep, when it wakes up, I illuminate my panchendriyas, I illuminate my eyes, ears and other senses, and they become alive, and then I see samsara. Then all these things come in contact with me. Strive for that. If you find that difficult, come sit with us into the shifting into awareness practices. We are delving very deep into all these tattvas. All these levels on what we are calling is going towards that. It will not come by mere understanding. Oh, now I understand it is my light. You try, you will never be able to remember also that. How do we do it then? Purification. Purification and release of thoughts, of unhealed emotions within us. There are plenty of unhealed emotions lying in the dark there, but we refuse. The ego refuses to see that and says, "No, how can I be unhealed? I'm such a good seeker, so I shouldn't be having all that." Because I say, if I have a lot of unhealed stuff in me, then I become inferior. I don't want to be inferior. I'm a superior seeker or superior sadhak. So that kind of an emotion keeps us stuck in not even wanting to acknowledge these deep rooted stuff that is lying in the realms of the subconscious, unconscious, in this deep ocean of the mind. That is why inner alchemy, inner child healing, all this is needed. Otherwise, this gloom, there will be a cloud of gloom always, on hovering on your head. It will keep you gloomy. It will not want you expand and release that. And the trouble is, even when help comes, you can't see that because you shoo away. You shoo away help. You don't want, because suddenly you start feeling inferior. I don't want to feel inferior, so I don't want to take help. Yeah, that's one thing, taking help. Anyways, that is all our free will. There is no force about these things. It is about how we want to heal ourselves. If we want it, we do it. If we do not want it, that's also fine. So, simplicity is one beautiful thing on this path. If you are become very simple, if you opt to the simple lifestyle, I urge all the members of SI to take this advice to heart. It comes from my lifetime of experiences and walking this path and doing my tapas and doing all kind of things, and now I have found the path. It's not that now I'm wavering or I'm still exploring something. I've explored enough. There is no more exploration. I understand this. Now I'm simply going to the core of that. And those who have realized with me that what this guy talks and what this guy has experimented with, or what this guy is sharing or presenting is of help, they walk together to that. But you walk with conviction. You walk with your own experiences. I'm not telling believe someone and do that. But my life journey tells that more simple you become, the more humble you become, the more simplified this journey can become. It's very simple. This journey is very, very simple, but the mind complicates it. So if you live more in the mind, your life is going to be hell. You live in awareness, it's going to be blissful, cheerful, and peaceful. Contentment comes from awareness. The mind can, please understand this, mind can never be contented. Mind longs for more. It wants to gobble up. It wants to own everything. It wants to control everything. It wants to be possessive of everything. That's the quality of the mind. But awareness embraces peace. Because it does not embrace the thoughts, it by nature becomes peaceful. So living in awareness is very peaceful. Tonight again we will do some deeper sessions. So as we walk on this journey of life, as I always say, why are we looking outside? Why are we opening our eyes? Why are we traveling? Why are we doing this, that, everything? For satisfaction, for peace, for contentment. We are searching some happiness in this world. Get this very, very clear, this whole equation. The more you want to look beautiful, you want to do a career, you want to do a job, you want to own a business, you want to build a mansion, you want to go to some destination spots, you want to have relationships, you want to produce children, you want to pierce your body or tattoo your body, you want to glamorize your body. All this is what? It's just so that you present yourself to this world and the world acknowledges you back and you feel good, you feel contented. You look at your beauty through the eyes of others, through the eyes of the world. You want the world to acknowledge you of your beauty. That's why you look for all these things. So mind is constantly finding all these tactics to continuously find a certain level of satisfaction and gratification that's happening. The day we understand this, we understand that this is not going to be enough, this is never going to end, there is no ending to it. The moment you understand there is no ending, you start seeking where is the permanency then. Then you understand it's within. Going deep within to the source. So that's what we are practicing here. And then you have similar kind of an aura. When you are very deep in that vibration, when you are keeping the priority of your life, what you came here to do, external good, you fulfill it because that's also part of the coming on earth too. But that's not the end. all your external searches must lead you to the core. Then it's a successful venture. Anything, be it even a relationship. If you are getting into a relationship, that must turn you within here. If it is taking you out from here, be careful. If any venture in this world is taking you out but not leading you in, be careful. The Guru Mandala will always provide you with stuff that will take you inside. And it depends on how much you respect what you are gifted with, how much you value that. And that's free will again. You want to value that, or you want to throw it away and you want to seek further. Or you want to take everything outwardly. You know, when on the platform, I have so many people who come. Why I have a limited audience, selective audiences? Because if I don't have a selective audience, I will be pulled into their periphery. Because people will come and tell me how the mind is important than awareness. We don't care about what you are teaching and stuff and all that. My mind tells, this is better. I have to be very careful to protect that. That is why I have a very guarded, protected space. It is to guard this, because you don't know the risks that are involved. Don't take the spirituality very lightly. Don't take the forces, astral forces that rebel against your evolution very lightly. Tremendous powerful forces within us, around us. If you are aware of that, you are grounded by something that is very deep. That is why I am telling, ground by yourself, ground by something like Arunachala, Ramana. Hold them in your heart and from there operate. Then they will protect you. They will always protect you. I am telling you, the Guru Mandala is always taking care of you, always ensuring that you are in safe. You are in their hand, because you are their responsibility, right? Because if you have surrendered to them, it's their responsibility. They take care of you. And then you don't have to worry. You just have to submit to that divine will. Because we don't know what we do here. So whatever they offer in life is a prasad. What they offer, you take. What they take away, allow it to be. You go by that. You cannot go by your mind, because your mind will always be unsatisfied. There is pain always in the mind when you want to do everything your way. You challenge even the divine will. You challenge the forces of destiny. It becomes very difficult then. Destiny can be in your favor if you understand this simple understanding, that I must operate from peace. I must offer from what I can share with others. Always, another bit of advice is, always think of what you can give others more than always snatching, than always demanding, than always needing. So we are always taking from this world, but when our time comes to give back, we are poor at it. Maybe because our cups are empty. That's very important. That's why I say, make the cup full, meditate every day, practice awareness every day, heal every day. Because if your cup is full, you can nourish everything around, and you are here to share your love with others. You are not here to only grab love from others. You participate. You are participating in this universe, right? You are also a part of this. You can just not have one-sided play. You have to give, and then you receive. So love is to give love and to receive love, both. It's not one-sided. So that balance will always be taken care of. If you are unable to balance that, then your life simply moves towards that which needs a balance. Suppose you are only receiving things from the world, then you will be moved into zones where you have to give back now. If you are only giving back to this world, then you will be moved to zones where you start receiving from the world. The whole life simply balancing itself. That's spirituality. Spirituality is not just about the teachings of gurus or Guru Mandalas. It's not about the teachings of Ramana and teachings of Nisarga, teachings of Nityananda. It is more about how we put those into action. Why these people are our role models? Look at all the three names. They are in the bare minimum. They are demonstrating in life that only in the bare minimum you can reach the most minimal space of the ego, which is the self, the soul. So for that you have to reduce. We have to reduce all this. So you look at their comforts. You'll understand they're demonstrating. That's not sacrifice what they're doing. They have made up their mind and awareness in such a way that the external discomforts do not affect them. It is not about giving up of comforts forcefully. It is about making your life so conscious that consciousness brims so much that it overlooks all the discomforts of life. It overlooks the pettiness of others. It overlooks the flaws of others. Otherwise, we are busy pointing out what others should give, what others cannot give. We are complaining, grumbling, rather than being grateful and thankful to the gifts of life. We reject life in this manner, and thus we can never be at peace. So anything exterior is not going to help. I have seen that. And that's why I prefer a very peaceful, happy, simple life. Simplicity is everything. Simple food, simple clothes, simple house, simple travel, simple life, simple thinking, simple people, friends and people you attract. All simplicities. And then it's a celebration together. I can see in shifting into awareness, all are such simple, humble people. They are coming from well backgrounds. I mean, they are not ordinary guys. They are all well-to-do guys coming from different countries, but they understand it's in simplicity. And here, that's why even our retreat, all our retreat centers are bare minimum. And I've ensured that I will not provide any comfort there. Because you have to see how life is. You have to experience what the truth is. Then you can get acclimatized to it. Yeah, so the spirituality is not adding more comforts. I will never do that. So all these external glitters of how you present yourself in this world, and what do you derive out of it? How good our language is. You know, Adi Shankaracharya sang this, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam Mudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrun Karni. What does that mean? O fools, take the name of the Lord. Don't be deluded. Your grammar is not going to save you at the time of death. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. How well we are presenting ourselves in this world. This is all fakeness. I would like to keep away from all this. I have kept always away from all this. I do not want to get into all that. Simple life. Simplify everything. Simple language. Bolo yaar, express yourself. You can see all my videos are all about just expressions, what come. There is no hide and seek. There is no glamorizing these words and presenting it. Like, I don't want to look presentable. What is the need to be presentable in this world? To gain the applause of people that you are very presentable, you are so sophisticated, you are so neat, you are a gentleman. Who cares? Damn it. Your authenticity is everything. If you can't live in authenticity, then you are not having any freedom. You are only thinking you have freedom, but your mind is caged in all these. Log kya kahenge, ye kya hoga, wo kya hoga. All the time preserving yourself as to how the world will look at you. Who cares? Damn it. You live carefree. Only when you are in awareness you can do that. Because in the mind will tell you, no, don't do this, don't do that. Be very protected. Somebody will not like it. Somebody is not going to appreciate you. You are not going to be lovable. No way. I am always telling you, if you are the way you are, similar people will come and love you. You will attract that kind of a tribe which will love you unconditionally the way you are without trying to change you. There will be no conditions imposed there. And you feel free. Such is this whole celebration of all the people that I believe this platform has attracted. It's so like-minded. Those who are similar to this vibrations will feel very comfortable in this kind of a group where all have the freedom and authenticity. they experience peace and love. Very importantly, they experience love and joy and happiness, freedom. So that's what I felt this beautiful space is already providing. And that's why I'm at peace whenever I come here. Don't think that you come here and sit, you'll automatically get peace. Yes, it will help you, but we have to change the way we look life. We understand this whole thing called the spiritual process. We'll have some sessions today also where we can deepen our experiences. There are a lot of monkeys here, so I have to sit with this stick. So it shoos them away if you keep shaking them. That's why I pause the video 2-3 times in between. Hope life is good to you. And hope if it is not, it will make you better. It will help you. My prayers are always there with everybody who's on the platform. Today also I was praying for everybody. I'll continue my prayers for all of you. Stay connected to this hill, because if you stay connected to the hill, it means you're connected to the self. Simple. Much divine love and light to you. Stay blessed.